Stop scrolling. Take a deep breath. This video did not exist in your reality until this very moment. It was a wave of pure potential in the quantum field, and your attention, your consciousness, is what just collapsed it into your experience. This is not a metaphor. This is the fundamental nature of reality. You've been led to believe you are a seeker, a searcher, on a desperate quest to find your one true purpose. But what if I told you that this search is a cosmic paradox? What if the very act of looking for your purpose is what's obscuring it from your view? By the end of this transmission, you will not find your purpose. You will realize you are it. You are the conduit through which the universe itself manifests. Have you ever felt a deep, gnawing pressure to find your place in the world, as if it's a treasure you've lost? Let me know in the comments. To understand this, we must first redefine our concept of the world. Imagine a vast, infinite ocean of pure, unmanifested energy. This is what some call the quantum field, the divine matrix, or simply the field of all possibility. It is not empty space. It is a plenum, filled with every possible reality, every potential outcome, all coexisting as silent, shimmering waves of probability. Nothing is solid, nothing is fixed. It is pure information, pure consciousness, waiting. Waiting for what? It's waiting for a witness. It's waiting for an observer. And that observer is you. Your consciousness is not a passive receiver of information from an external world. It is an active, creative force. The act of observation is not just seeing, it is an act of selection. It is the focused beam of awareness that tells the infinite field which of its countless possibilities to make real, to make tangible, to bring forth into your experience. Now let's address the great human wound, the search for purpose. This quest is born from a fundamental misunderstanding, a feeling of separation. The ego, the identity you think of as you, believes it is a small, isolated fragment adrift in a vast, indifferent cosmos. From this place of perceived lack, it concocts a grand mission. I must find my purpose to be whole. I must do something significant to earn my existence. This turns life into a frantic scavenger hunt. You look for clues in careers, in relationships, in spiritual practices, always believing your purpose is a destination, an achievement, a role you must find and then perform perfectly. But this entire premise is a trap. It keeps you in a perpetual state of becoming, never allowing you to simply be. The universe does not require you to prove your worth. Your existence is the proof. The pressure you feel is not from the universe. It is the friction of your ego resisting the simple, profound truth of your own being. The universe is not asking you to do anything. It is asking you to be. So what does it mean to be? It is to release the identity of the seeker. It is to drop the story that you are incomplete. To be is to become fully present in this moment, because this moment is the only place reality is ever created. Your purpose in this exact moment is not some far-off goal. Your purpose is the state of consciousness you are holding right now. Are you being joy? Are you being peace? Are you being frustration? Are you being love? That state, that vibrational frequency you are emitting, is your function. It is the signal you are sending out to the quantum field. The field does not respond to your frantic searching or your desperate pleas. It responds to the silent, powerful broadcast of your state of being. Your purpose isn't a job title, it's a frequency. And you have the power to choose that frequency in every single now moment, simply by shifting your focus and your internal state. This brings us to the great paradigm shift. You are not manifesting for yourself. The universe is manifesting through you. Let this sink in. You have been taught a transactional model of reality, often called the law of attraction. If I want a new car, I must visualize the car, feel the car, and attract it to me. While there is truth in this, it is an incomplete picture. It still positions you as a separate entity pulling things from the outside in. The deeper truth is that you are not separate from the universe. You are an aperture, a unique lens through which the unified consciousness of the universe desires to experience itself. That desire you feel for abundance, for love, for creative expression. That is not just your desire. It is the universe's desire, wanting to be born through you. You are its hands, its eyes, its heart. You are the vessel chosen for a particular expression of the infinite. When you fully grasp this, the pressure to make things happen dissolves. The need to control, to force, to struggle simply falls away. Your work is no longer to get something. Your work is to become a clear channel, to remove the blockages of fear, doubt, and unworthiness that constrict the flow of universal energy. Think of yourself as a garden hose connected to an infinite reservoir of water. If the hose is kinked with limiting beliefs, I'm not good enough, it's too hard, the water cannot flow. Your job is not to create the water. Your job is to unkink the hose. This is done through presence, through self-love, through releasing old stories. When you are in a state of alignment, a state of trust, joy, and openness, you become a clear conduit. And then, the universe doesn't just give you what you want, it flows through you as the very thing you desire to experience. You don't attract abundance, you become the universe experiencing its own abundant nature. Let's talk about synchronicity. In the old paradigm, a synchronicity, like thinking of an old friend and then they call, is seen as a magical external sign from the universe. It feels like a wink from a separate, all-knowing entity. But in this new understanding, synchronicity is something far more profound. It is the physical evidence of the quantum field rearranging itself around your state of being. It is the universe's feedback loop, showing you that your inner state is successfully collapsing reality. When you are in a state of flow, being the conduit, you are no longer moving against the current of creation. You are the current. Therefore, the people, the opportunities, the information you need don't have to be sought out. They appear seemingly by magic because they are on the same vibrational wavelength. They are part of the same reality you are selecting into existence through your beingness. The ego will fight this revelation. It will tell you this is passive, that you're supposed to be doing something, but the most powerful action you can take is the inner action of aligning your state of being. This is the essence of the observer effect. Where you place your attention, and more importantly, the feeling state you bring to that attention, is what commands the energy of the field. If you focus on lack, with the feeling of desperation, you are a powerful creator instructing the universe to manifest more evidence of lack. You are observing the reality of not enough into existence. If you instead focus on a state of gratitude for what is, even if it's just the air in your lungs, you are broadcasting a frequency of abundance. You are being a conduit for wholeness, and the universe must, by its own law, reflect that back to you in your manifested experience. Stop asking, "What should I do with my life?" The question itself implies that you are separate from your life, that it's a project to be managed. A more powerful question is, who am I choosing to be in this moment? This question brings all the power back to you, right here, right now. You cannot be a loving person tomorrow. You can only be loving now. You cannot be an abundant person in the future. You can only feel and be abundant now. Your life is not a collection of achievements. It is a sequence of now moments, and in each one, your purpose is simply to embody the highest state of being you have access to. Sometimes that state is joy, sometimes it's compassion, sometimes it is even just peaceful acceptance of sadness. The purpose is not to feel good all the time, but to be authentic to the flow of life moving through you without resistance. Struggle. You strive. You manifest the struggle. You strive. You manifest the goal. And for a fleeting moment, there is satisfaction. But soon, the emptiness returns, and the ego sets a new, bigger goal. The cycle repeats. This is the doing trap. The shift is to fall in love with the being of the journey, to find the richness not in the destination, but in the state of consciousness you inhabit while you move. When you do this, the goals become not a means to an end, but a delightful excuse for the universe to express itself through you. The outcome is secondary to the deliciousness of the creative process itself. You are no longer trying to get somewhere. You realize you are already there. You are already whole. The journey is just a dance of discovery of that wholeness. Consider the concept of your desires. Where do they come from? You have been conditioned to believe they are a product of your personal ego, your individual mind. But what if the deepest, most authentic desires of your heart are not yours at all? What if they are divine impulses? What if they are whispers from the universe, from source consciousness, detailing what it wishes to experience through your unique human form? The desire to create art is the universe wanting to see beauty through your eyes and hands. The desire to build a community is the universe wanting to experience connection through your heart. The desire to find a scientific breakthrough is the universe wanting to understand its own laws through your mind. When you see your desires this way, they are no longer selfish wants. They become a sacred calling. Your job isn't to question if you're worthy of them, but to get out of the way and allow them to be fulfilled through you. This is true freedom. Freedom from the burden of having to figure it all out. Freedom from the anxiety of making the wrong choice. In an infinite field of potential, there are no wrong choices, only different experiences. When you operate from a state of being, of trust, you are guided. The path unfolds before you, one step at a time. You don't need a 10-year plan. You need to be fully present in this one step. This is what it means to live a life of flow. You begin to notice the subtle nudges, the intuitive hits, the synchronicities. You act on them not out of a desperate need to get a result, but out of a curious, joyful participation in the unfolding of reality. You become a co-creator with the cosmos, a dance partner with the divine. Your life ceases to be a struggle and transforms into a work of art that is being painted through you. Think about the observer effect in practical terms. Two people can experience the exact same external event, but their observation, colored by their beliefs, emotions, and state of being, creates two completely different realities. One person gets laid off from a job and observes it as a catastrophe, a confirmation of their failure. Their reality then crystallizes around this observation, attracting more evidence of lack and struggle. Another person experiences the same layoff, but chooses to observe it as an opportunity, a liberation, a redirect from the universe. Their reality immediately begins to crystallize around that observation, revealing new paths and possibilities that were previously invisible. The event itself was neutral. It was a wave of potential. The observer is what gave it meaning, and in doing so, determined the subsequent reality that would unfold. You are always, in every moment, choosing your reality with your observation. The most profound act of creation, therefore, is to let go of the need to know, to let go of the need for a specific outcome, to let go of the identity you have been clinging to. This is terrifying for the ego, which thrives on control and definition. But it is liberation for your true self, your consciousness. When you let go, you create a vacuum. You create space. And into that space, the intelligence of the universe can rush in. This is why meditation and presence are so powerful. They are not acts of passivity. They are acts of creating a sacred emptiness, a womb for the new to be born. In the stillness, you stop shouting at the universe what you think you need, and you can finally hear what it is whispering it wants to create through you. Your true purpose is often found not in the noise of striving, but in the silence of surrender. Your emotional body is your primary guidance system. Your emotions are not random or inconvenient. They are the direct communication from your deeper being, telling you whether your current state of observation is in alignment with the flow of the universe. When you feel emotions like joy, love, excitement, and peace, it is a signal that you are in a state of allowing. You are an open channel. The energy is flowing. When you feel emotions like fear, anger, jealousy, or despair, it is a signal that you are in a state of resistance. You are kinking the hose. The energy is blocked. The goal is not to suppress negative emotions, but to listen to their message. They are simply saying, "The observation you are holding right now is creating a reality that is out of alignment with who you truly are." They are an invitation to gently shift your focus, to choose a different thought, to return to a state of being that feels more like home. What about inspired action? This framework does not mean you sit on a cushion and do nothing. It means your action comes from a different place. Instead of hustling and grinding from a place of fear and lack, you wait for inspired action. Inspired action feels different. It feels light, exciting, and effortless. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like play. It's the sudden urge to call someone, to visit a certain place, to start writing or building. This is the universe taking the wheel. It's the physical manifestation of the energetic flow you've cultivated through your state of being. You are no longer pushing the river. You are being carried by it, and your actions are simply you paddling in harmony with its powerful current. One moment of inspired action is more powerful than 1,000 actions taken from a place of force and resistance. The idea of a single, monolithic purpose is a myth designed to keep you small. You are not here to do one thing. You are a fractal of the infinite. Your purpose is multifaceted and ever-evolving. Your purpose in your 20s might be to embody the energy of exploration and learning. In your 40s, it might be to embody the energy of leadership and contribution. In your 80s, it might be to embody the energy of wisdom and release. And within each day, your purpose shifts from moment to moment. In one moment, your purpose is to be a compassionate listener for a friend. In the next, it is to be a focused creator at your work. In the next, it is to be in simple, joyful presence as you watch a sunset. Stop trying to fit the infinite expression of you into one tiny box. Your purpose is to fully and authentically embody whatever energy is moving through you in the now. This understanding also heals the wound of comparison. When you are on a quest to find your purpose, you inevitably look at others who seem to have found theirs. This breeds jealousy and a sense of inadequacy. They are living their purpose, and I am not. But when you realize that your purpose is to be a unique conduit for the universe, comparison becomes impossible. A rose is not trying to be a sunflower. A river is not trying to be a mountain. Each has its own unique and perfect purpose, which is simply to be itself. Your unique combination of talents, passions, and experiences makes you a perfect, one-of-a-kind lens for the universe. No one else can be the conduit that you are. Your only job is to be the most authentic, undiluted version of you that you can be. That is your gift to the world. This is the core of quantum psychology. Your external reality is a mirror of your internal state. It is not the other way around. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the dreamer of your dream. If you want to change the reflection in the mirror, you don't try to manipulate the reflection. You change the object that is being reflected. You change you. You change your state of being. This is the ultimate responsibility and the ultimate power. It means there is nothing and no one to blame. Every aspect of your reality is a feedback mechanism, showing you the content of your own consciousness. The people who trigger you are showing you where you are not yet free. The challenges you face are showing you the limiting beliefs you are ready to release. Your entire life becomes your greatest spiritual teacher, perfectly designed to guide you back home to your true self. So how do you practice this? It begins with radical self-awareness. Start to notice your state of being throughout the day. Check in with yourself. What am I feeling right now? What story am I telling myself about this situation? Don't judge it, just notice it. You are becoming the conscious observer of your own consciousness. The moment you notice you are in a state of resistance or negativity, you have already begun to change it. The awareness itself introduces a new possibility. From that place of awareness, you can make a gentle choice. You can choose a different thought. You can focus on something you're grateful for. You can take a few deep breaths to reset your nervous system. These are not small acts. These are monumental acts of reality creation. You are consciously selecting a different probability wave from the quantum field. Embrace the I am. The two most powerful words in existence are I am. Whatever follows those words is a direct command to the universe. For years, you have likely been saying, I am searching, I am lacking, I am not sure. You have been commanding the universe to create a reality that reflects that state of searching and uncertainty. It is time to change the command. Start to feel into the state of being you wish to embody. Even if it's just for 60 seconds, close your eyes and feel what it would feel like to be whole, to be abundant, to be at peace. In that moment, you are not pretending. You are activating a real, potent frequency. You are being the version of you that exists in a parallel reality, and you are pulling that reality into your physical experience. Your imagination is not a fantasy. It is a preview of a potential reality you can select. Finally, understand that you are not in the universe. The universe is in you. The entire cosmos, with its billions of galaxies, is contained within your consciousness. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. When you stop searching for your purpose out there, you will find that the entire purpose of the universe was to create you, so that it could experience life as you. Your laughter is the universe's joy. Your tears are the universe's release. Your curiosity is the universe's own desire for self-discovery. You are not a separate, flawed human searching for a purpose. You are the divine purpose itself, wrapped in a beautiful, temporary human form, waking up to the magnificent truth of what you have always been. Your only task is to remember and to be. The great search is over. The secret is out. You are not in reality. You are the reality that is observing itself. Your purpose was never lost, so it can never be found. It can only be embodied. It can only be lived. The universe is not a distant force to be pleaded with. It is the very essence of your being, seeking expression through you. You are the creator, the observer, and the observed in a divine, cosmic dance. Thank you for allowing this transmission to flow through you. If this resonated with the deepest part of your being, subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss the next awakening. And to anchor this new reality, to make this shift permanent in your code, comment below with the activation phrase, I am the purpose. And now I leave you with a question to carry with you. What is one thing you can let go of right now to simply allow yourself to be